Exotic here with some Alpha 20 gameplay. These are going to be some clips from what is currently available on Alpha 20 gameplay. If you look in the top right of the screen, you can see that it is in fact Alpha 20. I'll be going through some clips, giving some insight, and please consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. So what we got here is an underground parking lot under an apartment building that the devs showed off in an earlier dev stream. I really like the new block meshes that are throughout the building, and they showed us some new designs on the zombies. After killing some dogs, we enter a computer room where we see the new shader color system on the office chair. It's pretty cool that we have the ability to have different colored objects now. Walking around this parking lot gave us a lot of glimpses at new objects that devs had talked about implementing, like the large power generator for the Restore the Power quest. Coming up next, we see a truck design that was showcased in DevStream 4, and man, do they look cool. I'm hoping they have bigger loot amounts inside too. That would only be logical. As we are about to head into a cellar, the devs talked about adding extra areas of exploration for players to find and create more of a sense of reality within the game. Next up, we're about to see one of the coolest zombie types I've seen in a long time. Look at the spine coming off its back. This thing looks gnarly, man. I'm glad we accidentally got to see this thing in action. I wish I could see its face, though. The developers, of course, had to shoot it as fast as possible, too. This is a screenshot of what the new environment system will probably look similar to when Alpha 20 is done. This is so beautiful. Look at that foliage and trees and the sun coming through the leaves. It just makes me wonder, how beast of a computer are we going to need to run this? Here we get a larger picture of what the world may look like from up high. It also showcases some of the new world stamping mechanics that are being added in Alpha. The devs decided to show some zombie gore mechanics as well. The different ways limbs can be hacked off or split in two really looks authentic and more dynamic within the game, compared to just the head disappearing after a hit. This was where the devs were showcasing a new damage system to cellar doors that will be coming soon. You can shoot through the holes that you break through in these doors, and then you could throw grenades out or shoot zombies or what have you. I don't really know how well this is going to work because we have problems with a lot of doors in the game currently, but hopefully this is implemented correctly. We begin to be showed around the new city POIs that are coming in the next alpha, and you can see a lot of the new art direction the game is heading towards, being less blocky and more dynamic. Look at this plant, for instance. It's so much better than the old variant that was all textured wrong. Here's an example of more meshes being used from the new alpha, and then we have a quest for the specific building that will probably be all over the new city 28 tile blocks. Because all these POIs are trying to be made to a certain block limit that the new grid system is going to be based off of. Coming up is some third-person work that the devs have been working on to improve the arm movement and shooting of ranged guns within the game. Melee combat and other third-person work are being pushed back to Alpha 21, I believe. But so far, this looks pretty much a better improvement from what we had before. The arm sway while moving was also something the devs mentioned that they worked on to make it look a little bit more authentic. You enjoyed the quick little gameplay? Consider subscribing. I'll be covering Alpha 20 news a lot in the coming weeks. And check out some of my other 7 days to die content as well. Thanks for watching.